All right, let's.
Oh no.
I'll do this. Wait, that doesn't. How do I?
Which way do I go? This way.
No,
Should
you're
I go
good.
this way?
How do? Which way do? Oh my God, I hate science.
Should we?
Wait.
Should I go? Should I go this way? This way.
Honestly, most women turn their back on me, so that's not. That's a very familiar. All right, let me turn the tunes off. I can't figure out which way to go. That's making me seem dumb.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Oh. My word, we're keeping it clean right away. No, just kidding.
Wrong interview then.
Wrong interview. Did you see my stream this morning? Everybody thought it was a porn.
I did. I did see your stream this morning. I popped in and I was like, what did I sign up for tonight?
Everybody thought I was about to whip my hog out, and I had the most viewers I'd ever had.
Well, that should tell you something.
I better whip it out. All right, wait 1 second. Before I whip it out right now, let me get my notes up here because I'm trying to be a responsible person.
Okay, that's fair.
But I can't figure out which way to turn. All right. Mel from Germany just asked, "Who is she?"
Who is she?
Well, we've got Nerdershewrote here.
That's me.
Story producer in reality TV. 10 years in the business. We're talking Hollywood here, my friends. You are a star.
Not Hollywood.
10 years in the business, you're a star.
Oh, no, I'm literally a nobody, but thank you.
Somebody to us, my friend.
I'm
Somebody
just
to us.
literally just trying to host you right now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And also a game reviewer breaking into the game industry. And you review indie game reviews, and you stream as well.
I do. I do all of those things that you just said that I do. That's all true. And
you're an interior decorator.
No, God, no.
Your place looks awesome.
Thank you. Yes, this is my apartment. I keep it clean because this is the whole space. So this is the stream area. This is where I watch TV. This is where I play games. This is where I cook. This is where I eat.
That's a nice place.
All in one. So I got to keep it clean.
So that's what you get for being a veteran in Hollywood. I thought you'd have a mansion in the hills, but that is a beautiful place.
1 bedroom apartment. That's what we got.
Well, I'm in my childhood bedroom.
This is your childhood bedroom?
Actually, it was my sister's. But I picked it because it's bigger. Yeah.
So they gave the girl the bigger room.
Of course. You know what? The devil touched her bloodstream when she was a kid. She got diabetes, so we let it go.
Oh, that's fair.
Because we're drinking soda, we're eating pizza, and she's weeping in the corner, and we're kids. We made fun of her.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
I'm the youngest of 4, so like I you got to take your licks,
Exactly. And if God blesses you, or if the devil blesses you with a disease, that's a free shot for us to make fun. I feel horrible, but I was dyslexic. She made fun of that all the time.
Oh, well, see, there you go, you guys. It evens out then.
I can't even spell diabetes.
I can't either. Is it diabetes?
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
So do you want to get, I gave you an intro, but how about I'm against silencing women. So what do you say? You drop yourself an intro.
Sure. Yeah. You want me to talk about myself? Just go for it.
Well, give us a little pitch yourself to the crew.
How far back do I go? Like when I was born?
Oh God. Well, no, you're gonna bore us to death.
My birth was a very interesting.
Wait.
It wasn't.
Mother?
I don't know.
Oh,
mine?
Okay. Well, that's the most interesting birth in the recorded history.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Who tops Jesus? His dad didn't even get laid.
Didn't even get laid.
That's true. Somebody should have been looking around that manger. For
somebody's.
For a filthy Samaritan.
Yeah, a Samaritan.
That's I didn't come.
That's such a PC way to say that.
No, that's the Good Samaritan. That story we're all taught as kids. That implies all of them were bad.
Sure.
I don't even know where that's from. I don't even know.
I don't even know.
All right, enough Bible talk. This gets people in trouble.
I know. Listen, okay. Anyways, we're moving on. I'm Nerdershewrote. I work in reality TV. My real name's Mackenzie, but we just go by Nerder when we're online. I went to college for communication, and when I realized I was finishing my undergrad a year ahead of schedule, I went straight to grad school. And in grad school, I interned on a show. So when I graduated, the show hired me, and then that launched my career in TV. I did not want to be in TV necessarily. I just kind of ended up here. But I'm very good at it. And people keep offering me jobs, so I just keep accepting them.
Hell yeah.
But my true passion though has always been games. So I've always been trying to find a way to work, find a career in games or do something with gaming. So that's why I started Nerdershewrote, which is started out as just a website of me reviewing indie games. And I chose indies because it's something I connect to a lot. I have a very busy schedule, so I don't have a lot of time for gaming, and indies, you can do it in one sitting pretty much. I like the stories they can tell. I like you can speak directly to the developer, which I do a lot of. And I can go on and on about them. I'm sure we will in a little bit here, but that's how that all started. And then eventually my schedule got even crazier. So writing had to take a back seat. So I started streaming because at least I can just show you guys the games I'm playing as I'm playing them. And that's been a lot of fun so far. And that's how I met you.
Hell yeah. And through Arctic. Art.
Yeah.
He's the man, eh? So at what age did you realize you were a nerder? Have you always been a nerder?
At heart, yes. But I didn't really know until, let's see, maybe a few years ago. I guess 27, 28.
Oh, you're a late nerder.
I'm a late nerder. I mean, I've always been a nerder, right? But I didn't become a self-proclaimed nerder, she wrote, until just a few years ago when I finally came up with the name. But I've always been into games. I'm the youngest of four. All my older siblings grew up with games. I grew up with the Atari, Nintendo, Sega, all the PlayStations. So I've been doing this my whole life, and then I didn't like really own being a gamer girl though until like grad school when it was a little more cool. It wasn't as cool to be a gamer back in the day, especially for a girl.
Oh, I know, absolutely. Did you bully nerds? Just hold on one second. They're saying my mic is too low. Is this a little bit better, my friends? Can she talk slower? The German person wants you to talk slower. No, I'm sorry, but we're not accommodating you. Is that a little bit better? Can you guys hear that? I'm sorry. I'm
Oh
I'm
my
trying.
God, you're fine. This is like streaming.
All right, perfect. So yeah, I remember when being a nerd was something you tried to avoid.
Yeah. Oh, I hid it. High school, I definitely try to hide it.
Yeah, that's elementary school. I was always nice to the nerd kids because you never know when they're going to come back in the classroom with the AK. But I also kept them at an arm's length because you don't want to be associated. But now the nerd kids, they've taken over the world.
Oh my God, yeah, it's cool now. It's cool to be a nerd now.
Unbelievable. I think I like it though. I mean, I'm on Twitch. I probably shouldn't say I don't like it.
I mean, I think it's great. I finally can be me, and it's cool, so.
What's the nerdiest thing you do or you like?
The nerdiest thing that I like?
Yeah, like what's like the most nerd, like do you do like, I remember talking to a nerd in elementary school and he was trying to explain like, I think it was like some kind of game, but like it's all in your mind and you like write it and there's wizards and stuff.
I mean, I guess one nerdy thing is I collect video game soundtracks on vinyl.
Oh.
That's pretty nerdy, right?
All right, we found it. We found it, my friends. Wow. On vinyl. That's cool it's cool that it's on vinyl though.
Yeah, that's what makes it cool.
Yeah. I have a Sade collection on vinyl, but it's actually at my old apartment. I'm getting it back though. You like Sade?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
She's a singer from the UK. Very sensual voice.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I think she actually did the soundtrack for Lord of the Rings. So you might have. No, that's Enya. That was Enya.
Yeah. Two totally different.
I fucking love Enya though.
My mom does. Yeah.
Is your mom a lesbian?
No,
Okay.
well, she might be. I don't know,
You never
actually.
know. Boomers hit it. Yeah. But
Yeah,
I do love Enya. I'm sorry. I'm getting off track right now. I'm sorry. But
it's fine.
I used to date a really nice girl with two moms, and we got into their car one time, and she goes, "Look at the CD collection." The daughter said, "Look," and it was all women in song from like 1 to 70, all Enya, and it was the most beautiful soundtrack
Are
for.
you sure you were in my mom's car?
Oh my God! I think you need to talk to your mom about.
I'm so nervous. Kind of want to call her.
Wait, I'm. Oh wait, they're saying I'm saying Sade wrong. I'm also dyslexic, so I don't know what I'm saying half the time. I went to the dentist the other day, and the guy called me a mouth breather. I couldn't
Oh,
believe it. I think it's because he wasn't from this country. He just was kind of open about it. He's like, "You breathe
wait,
out of your
it
mouth."
wasn't the doctor that called you that?
He was a dentist. Yeah, he was
It
in my
wasn't it?
mouth,
It called you a mouth breather?
and
He
he's like,
insulted you while he was inside your mouth?
"Yeah," and then he also was yelling at the dental assistant. He's like, "She's new here. She doesn't know anything," and I kind of respected him.
I'm over here like you need a new dentist. This guy sounds terrible.
Yeah. Well, my benefits are about to run out, so I probably won't have dental work for the next 5 years. What's the longest you've gone without brushing your teeth?
Oh my God. I don't know. I'm a twice a day kind of gal.
I once did 40 days just to prove that the dentist doesn't exist. I flossed.
Blech. Oh my God.
Yeah, but I did get I got
Blech.
a root canal. This was years ago. I brush every day now.
Didn't you feel it like caked onto your teeth?
I
That would
was
drive
drinking
me
a lot
nuts.
then. I was younger and I was brushing with the booze.
Like swishing it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But I flossed though before the young kids were doing it. Do the kids
Oh,
floss?
you floss.
Yeah.
I floss. It's important.
Hell yeah, on TikTok.
No,
have-
I actually never got into the TikTok.
That's good. It's Chinese propaganda.
Yeah.
You got some good chompers though.
Yeah.
Do you
They're pretty good.
whiten those?
I use like once in a while I'll use those Crest white strips.
I'm thinking about getting some. They're pricey
Just
though.
don't use them all the time. You just need like one like once in a while. Like
Oh.
don't get crazy.
I used to knock around with this girl in high school, and she got a record deal, and she was supposed to be the next Ashley.
Sade?
No, she wasn't that good. She didn't make it. She was supposed to be. I wish. Oh my God. She was supposed to be the next Ashley Simpson.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Yeah,
I saw her
and she
concert.
actually she was gonna have a show. You saw her?
Yeah.
Was it good?
I mean, I was in college, so it was like whatever.
I still like that one song on a Monday, on a Tuesday. That's still a banger. I can't
Remember
sing
that one.
the main one.
You keep going.
I think that's all I know. On a Monday, on a Tuesday, and a
Yeah.
Tuesday. Yeah, that one. I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Sing, I don't even know. I don't know. But
You did really good.
I saw Jessica live.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, on a
How was
morning
she?
show. It was great. She played. Well, okay. I'm so embarrassed to say this, but I went at like 6 a.m. and she didn't go on till like 10, and I stayed while I was in New York City, the biggest city in the world, and I was like, I'm fucking seeing
Was it
Jessica.
like a GMA thing or today?
Yeah, it
show?
was. Yeah, it was. And she played two songs.
Nice.
But this lady, I couldn't believe it. The record company, she didn't even get famous, but they took her teeth out and put pearls in, like veneers.
What?
Yeah, she's a real estate agent now with the best smile.
With the best teeth.
Yeah, best teeth in the game for sure. Like Anthony
Wow,
Fantano.
That's a great way to get new teeth, though.
Yeah, I guess. Fail as a musician.
At least you got teeth out of it.
That's true. And got a date out of it with me, but I was too scared to make a move. Youth, eh?
Aw.
Youth.
That's so nice.
I know. These things happen. But yo, we should get back to you because this is about you, and we're talking about teeth for 45
Yeah,
fucking
whatever.
minutes.
I mean, it's all good. We're here for whatever you got. You know?
Okay, well, I want to know more about being a story producer. Now, here's my idea from my research, and you tell me when I'm wrong.
Okay.
You fucking fake the reality shows?
What?
You plan out the reality shows, right?
I mean, I don't.
They are real
So-
to me.
They're they're all real. All there's elements of truth in all of it.
Yeah.
But I think there is a misconception where people think cameras are following people 24/7. That just doesn't happen anymore. Like that happened maybe the first Real World. Remember, like that was like the first
Classics.
reality. Like that they followed them around for that for sure. After that though, it's like anyone who's seen a reality show knows how to behave in front of a camera, right? To get camera time.
Oh yeah.
And it's just not possible to follow people around all the time. So what happens is there's a field team. I work in post, so I work with like all the footage. But there's a field team that will set up like, okay, we're gonna plan this dinner. You guys are gonna go to this restaurant. Here's some topics we want you to hit, and then go do it. And then they film that. So they'll shoot like a 5-hour dinner at a restaurant or something, you know? And it's up to me to watch all that footage and figure out what the story is.
And you can cut it down and go, this is the most scandalous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's somewhat real. I mean, there's no, yeah.
Somewhat real.
You put a camera
Yeah.
on anyone, they can't. It's real to me. When I watch Housewives, well, I haven't seen one of those in a while. But when I was dating before, I saw Housewives, Vanderpump, I think
Bravo
all the
stuff.
Housewives. Atlanta was my favorite too. Oh my God,
Atlanta's
Portia,
good.
oh, beautiful lady. But yeah, I still like Vanderpump to this day. You don't work on
Yeah.
Vanderpump, do you? Are you allowed to say?
I could say what shows I've worked on, yeah. But I have not worked on that.
Oh no. Okay, I was gonna say I could if you could get me Jax Taylor's autograph, that would mean a lot to me.
I'll see what I can work with some of my connections for you.
That'd be amazing. Can you drop some drop some shows you've worked on?
Sure. I just wrapped on Darcy and Stacy, which I think is still airing or is finishing up season 1 right now on TLC. It's a 90-day fiance spinoff.
Oh, that rules.
Yeah, so that was fun. I've done a couple seasons of Ride with Norman Reedus. I've done Dual Survival, Black Ink Crew, New York.
I don't know
what
these
else?
ones. I'm sorry.
Marrying Million. It's fine.
Marrying
there's-
Millionaire. I love that one.
Marrying Millions.
Oh, wait, is that the match one? The matchmaking one?
No, that one's different.
Oh my God, I'm the worst.
It's literally fine. There's like 1,000 reality shows.
I can't keep up with all of them. Yeah.
Wait, she worked on Black. I worked on Black Ink Crew Pineapple.
That guy's
Menace.
horny.
Oh.
He's a horny guy.
Pineapple is?
Stop. Do you know him?
No,
Blacked is
but...
a pornography website
Oh.
where they use black males exclusively on tender young white women.
Oh, I should see if they're hiring.
Well, actually, honestly, real talk, I don't discriminate what I watch, but they have like the best, like the camera quality is incredible. As a
That's good to know.
student
yeah.
of film or a
You
lover of
studied
film.
film.
No, I didn't mean to say. I meant I was trying to come up with
Where's
a
that?
way to describe you. I don't know why I said student. Like I was gonna say student of life, but as like I guess are you a filmy? How do you?
I don't know. I'm just a story producer.
Story producer. So you edit it though, right?
So I do the initial edits. So I'll take like hundreds of hours of footage. I watch it all. I cut each scene down. I give that to an editor, and then the editor scores it. They'll pick better camera shots, different angles, and things like that. And me and the editor will work together to make an episode, basically. And then we will show our supervisor or executive producer what we think it is. They'll give notes. We'll do the notes. Then the production company will have their own notes. And then we do that. And then it goes off to the network. And that's just the first process. That's all just to get you to a rough cut. And then it just keeps going and going until you finally lock an episode. So it gets watched by lots of people, lots of set of eyes. There's a lot of opinions.
Focus
so it's just a matter
groups.
of
Like
a lot
it's
of
just
focus
like
groups.
so yeah. It just squeezes any reality out. Is that why when people on reality shows like later go like that wasn't like that was exaggerated, or that they kind of get upset?
Yes and no, because it's really a case by case basis because some shows are more docu-style than others. And some shows are a little skeevy with what they do. Yes.
I just got a huge raid from Numb Willie. Thank you, Numb Willie. 15 people.
A raid? This is what I do when raids come in. Woo!
Hell yeah. I like that.
Hype.
Sorry about your ears. Sorry about your ears. I got to turn that down. They're making fun of my question style. So you're an editor, right? You produce? Wait, okay. So
it's fine.
Do you watch The Bachelor?
So here's the thing. I work in reality TV, but I can't watch it.
You can't watch it at all, eh? Because I was going to say, do you think I can get on it? If I get abs?
You don't have abs?
Not yet. I'm very close. But I think I got to get abs and a job. And then I think they'll take me.
Oh,
Maybe.
You sound like a better candidate for, what was that other one? Joe Millionaire, where it was like the fake millionaire?
God, I would actually be amazing at that show.
That sounds like a better fit for you.
Yeah, I actually do work construction a lot, so that would be perfect.
Oh my God, that's great. They should revive that and cast you.
Yeah, or maybe Ho Millionaire, and I can date like 3 of them, marry 3 of them.
Are you the hoe or are they the hoe?
Oh, I'm the hoe.
Oh, I see.
And then I could be like using a backhoe as well. You know what?
God. It's for farmers.
Oh, shoot. I don't really. You know what? They just give me a shovel and tell me to dig. I haven't really learned any skills in construction.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'm going to get the job. I'm thinking about applying for Survivor, though.
Call you. We'll have our people call you.
Yeah, exactly. I love that I'm pitching shows. My one chance, I got Hollywood in front of me, and I'm coming up with the worst show ideas.
What do you mean?
Well, I was going to pitch you some ideas, and Ho Millionaire is not going to pass.
There's maybe Netflix. No, maybe not.
They're too serious.
You think? They've got some. What's the other one? Married at First Sight. They've got
that Areola at First Sight.
Areola at First Sight.
What did you say? Sorry, my mic's down.
I said Married at First Sight.
Oh, Married at. Sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got to get new headphones. What about Selling Sunset? I like that one.
What's Selling Sunset?
Another just LA reality show.
Oh, is it like a HGTV or something?
It's on Netflix. They're really up in their game over there. $1 Million Listing, that one's good too.
Oh yeah, that's on Bravo, right?
Oh.
Or no?
How do you feel about Bravo? Are they your enemy?
Are they my enemy?
Well,
no.
you're a TLC gal, aren't you?
Oh no, well, so I'm a freelancer, so I get contracted to work on a show for a certain amount of time, and then when my contract's up, it's up to me to find another show. So I've worked on lots of different networks. I worked on A&E, VH1, Discovery.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm all over the place.
All right, they're gonna be mad if I don't bring this up, but I've been on one show. It was on the Investigation Discovery.
Were you a dead body?
I was I was a dead guy. Well, I was alive, but I was like in the 20s. Now, I don't want to, I don't know if you've seen The Will season 2, episode 2, The Estate of Art Hadley, 3 minutes in. But yeah.
Oh my God, I love Investigation Discovery.
It wasn't even a good one. It's like
what did you do?
I was like a guy from the 20s, and I was like smoked a cigarette. I didn't know how to smoke cigarettes, and I was scared, and so you can like see me shaking, and then I'm like tinkering with something. But it's not even a fun show. Like I wasn't murdered or beaten alive or something with a wrench. I just die, and then like the family all got mad about the money. It was the dumbest show.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah.
How did you die?
I just died of old age, like an asshole.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah. Like
so it wasn't even about you. It was about the family feuding over
exactly.
your shit.
I had like maybe 30 seconds in total, but I was the main guy.
Okay, that's pretty great.
No, that's my acting career, and I don't know why I checked my watch, but it was 10 years ago.
Oh, that's right, when I started working in TV. So.
Oh my God! So you're killing it. I should have went behind the scenes. It's
pretty fun. It's a pretty fun job. Yeah.
That actually rules. I wish Push the Sky Away was here. She's a costume designer, and she's normally great with the questions. She throws them my way when she can tell that I'm struggling.
You're doing fine.
I
We're
gotta
just
stop bringing up
chatting.
cocks though.
Cocks? Like ducks?
Yeah, well, I'm like that's just general for talking like grossness. Somebody just said $1 million fisting.
I don't think you've been in my channel enough to know my humor then.
Oh, do you have a cock talk channel as well?
I mean, I have many commands in my chat, and one of them is penis.
Nice. All right. Can we get some penises in the chat?
We call him excitement mark penis in the
Oh
chat.
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So any tips for me getting on Survivor? Oh, for my video?
For you to get
Do you have any
I would tell you just to not do it.
No?
Don't go on reality TV.
But what about the money? The $1 million.
You gotta win to get that money.
Oh my god. I can lie, cheat, steal. I'll do it all.
You just gotta be, you have to be very willing to put yourself out there and put on a show. You want to be entertaining. So if you're fine with doing all those kind of things, then go for it.
I might try and do Big Brother.
Like for realsies or for play?
I've been saying I should. I when I first got on Twitch, I did 30 days in a cage. So like I know what it's like to be in Big Brother. Like I can like, and I'm a bit of a narcissist. I can bring the attention.
Yeah.
So I should do it.
I'm always curious though about people. So I work in post, so I purposely like do not talk to the people on the shows because I just don't want that connection because I'm like using footage, I'm manipulating footage, and if I have a connection with someone, it kind of like ruins it. Yeah. Like, so.
Because you don't want to tarnish their relationship or tarnish their name if you're friends with them.
Exactly. Or it could like affect the way I produce if I'm like, if I know someone. But I'm always curious after a show wraps how they handle not being on the show anymore or how it affects their lives now. You never learn about that part of it.
It can't be good.
Once something airs, like what do their friends think? What do their families think? What do they go through now? How do their jobs react to seeing them on TV?
Yeah.
You never hear about that part of it.
Yeah, and it's very hard to spin it into a career. Like I think the Jersey Shore kids did well, but
it's super rare. I mean, you can do it, but it's super rare.
Yeah, and those Big People Little World, each one of those, their lives after the show came up short.
But
no, but they did really get fucked up. I think they all became alcoholics.
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't watch that one or keep up with that one, so I don't know.
I watched it for a while. But you know what? Wow. And on the bright side, it only took them one wine spritzer to get drunk, so they're very frugal alcoholics. But it was a good show.
I get it. I'm a lightweight too.
Are you drinking right now?
No, I just got water right now.
Nice, healthy. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about your stream. So, and a little bit about your website, Nerdershewrote, as well. Mm-hmm. I was checking it out where you review indie games, and I gotta say, you got a passion for reviewing.
Oh, thanks.
They're well thought out. Like some of them are long. Like you can, and you're honest as well. I know nothing about video games, but I was reading a few, and I was like, damn, you got this going on.
Well, I have a passion for story, so that's why I lean towards indie games. They have great storytelling. I like that they can approach a single topic in many different ways. They're more free to experiment with how they express themselves, how they express themes, which a lot of AAA games can't really do. They're trying to appeal to a mass audience. They're trying to sell. And so you can't really go too deep into certain topics, because you're going to put people off. But indies, they're just very daring and brave, and I love it.
Yeah. So, actually, because that's what I had to Google indie games. I wasn't if I got caught playing a video game, my dad would hit with a rubber mallet. So I never really played video games until recently. And a metaphorical mallet.
Sure.
A metaphorical mallet. But so I got like a PS4 really late in the game, in the world. And
it's never too late.
It's never too late. Well, it was fun. But I found, so I was dating a nice lady at the time, and she was jealous that I was shooting people, riding a horse. Like, she wanted to have some fun.
Red Dead Redemption.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Oh my God, I love it.
GTA. But I went to the video game store, and because she wanted some video games, and I was high. I'm not gonna lie, I was high. And I said to the guy, I'm like, listen, and he was a total nerd too, and I was like, listen, I don't know anything what I'm doing here, and I also believe in equality and of the genders, and everyone is good and free to be who they want to be, and everything's good in the world. But I need some fucking video games for girls. Okay. And he just straight up goes, PS4 or Xbox? I said, PS4. He goes, not a chance.
That's a terrible story.
Yeah, he's like, maybe Little Big World. Not Little Big World.
Like, that's such a trigger.
Yeah, and but he was being honest with me. And but I was, when I was reading some of your reviews, and I was reading about indie games, I found they're a little more accessible for a wider group of people.
Yeah. Oh my God, there's like so much to say right there, though.
Unpack it, baby. Let's go.
I can't believe he was like, there's no girl games. What does that even mean?
Yeah, he's like, well, I felt bad asking it. I felt bad asking, but I had to just sometimes break down the wall because I didn't know what to ask. I got Minecraft and Little Big Planet or something, and she never.
So those are girl games.
She never fucking played them.
Is it because why is that a girl game?
I have no idea. I'd say the package wasn't even pink.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I'm going to hell. But that's a true story. That's a true story. Should I dox the place? Should we shut it down?
What is it, GameStop?
No, it was like an independent one, but I hate them because they gentrified a bridal store that was there for years, and the poor family got kicked out on the street.
That's terrible.
Nah, these things happen. Change.
No, funny story. When I first started out in TV, I was still determined to work in gaming. So literally my first job, I was still like applying to other jobs just to see if I could do something gaming related. And I went on this interview for a show for a network that was going to be about games. And I walk into the interview. They loved my writing. They brought me in because of my writing. They loved my resume.
Nice.
They brought me in. I sit down, and the guy looks at me and he goes, "What kind of games do you play, though?" I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "You play girl games." I'm like, "No."
Was this me asking you?
And he's like, "What do you play? Like Dance Dance Revolution?" I'm like, I was like, Red Dead Redemption's like my favorite game. Like that was at the time. He's like, "Oh, really?" I'm like,
starts questioning you on it.
It was a terrible interview.
Damn.
Needless to say. But I was just like, what is that? Like, fucking girls can play whatever game they want.
I know. Unbelievable. I'm sorry that you go through that. That's insane. Yeah. I mean, you know what? I did let my girlfriend at the time drive the cars in between missions on GTA, and she liked that.
Go.
She liked that.
I do like running people over in GTA. Yes.
Oh, you psychopath. I told her to be calm.
I don't even do the story. I don't even do the story in GTA. I just drive around, and I use the cheats to get like the tanks and shit so I can blow things up.
Hell yeah. Do you have a lot of like repressed hate for the world that we should talk about?
I mean, it's 2020. Don't we all have a lot of hate for the world right now?
That is true. That is true. Wouldn't it be cool if like things got better?
That would be really nice. I think like sometimes I think it's gonna happen, and then like something comes out where it's like, oh, 2,000 new cases of COVID. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So it's not gonna get better. Great. Thanks.
And the new James Bond got pushed back.
Oh my God, how terrible.
Yeah, so I think that sucks that guy did that. Yeah, dudes get so defensive about video games.
That's one example of like a million.
Well, you remember Gamergate?
Oh my God, of course I remember Gamergate.
Yeah,
that shit still happens.
Yeah, every time I go through the gate in my front yard, I think of Gamergate. And I actually don't know much about it, but I'm very behind on internet. I only got on started doing internet stuff 2 years ago, but I have a connection. The writer Nathan, and I'm blanking his last name. He wrote an article on me, but he's the guy who I think was dating the girl that everyone got. She did Depression Quest, the indie game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I got a connection. Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm like
I guess.
one
I mean,
away.
I wouldn't use it to your claim to fame.
No, he
but-
was a good guy in it. He was a good
he was
guy
the
in it. He
good
wasn't the
guy in
bad
it.
guy.
He wasn't the one that
I don't think he was the one who.
he
No,
wrote about her.
no. It'd be Kotaku would not. I can't imagine that. I'm pretty sure he was the one
It's such a
dating her.
complicated story too.
I could have it all wrong too, but you ever play like 6 Degrees of Separation and find out how close you are to Hitler?
No,
I'm like 4, surprisingly.
you're 4?
My grandma dated him in high school.
Nah.
Yeah, broke his heart. That's why he became the man we know today. That's not true.
This seems like an episode of Preacher.
What?
Have you seen the show Preacher?
No, I'm panicking.
Anyone in the chat?
What does that mean?
Preacher is an AMC show based off the graphic novel Preacher.
Oh.
And in season 2, they introduce Hitler, and they give you the origin of why he became Hitler.
Is my grandma in it?
She might be.
I love my grandma, and I've always been close with her, but she's forgetting things now, and I keep trying to convince her that she like dated horrible people in the past.
Oh, that's so mean.
No, she smiles and she's pretty funny about it, but
Are you Canadian?
yeah, can you tell? Out and about.
The boat?
Did I say it? Out and about. I think I sound American. But yeah, out and about.
Boot.
See, to me, I sound like just an American guy in my ears, but you can hear it, eh? I say
Hey,
it too. Yeah. God damn it. I'll never make it in TV with this goddamn accent.
It's fine. People say same with my accent.
Are you
I get all kinds. People think I'm from Canada. People think I'm from the Midwest.
You do have a little bit of a Canada vibe, but it's a cooler Canadian one. Are you Minnesotian?
No, I get a lot of that. A lot of people think I'm Minnesotan.
Well, you sounded just like when I meet people from Minnesota, I think they're doing like a caricature of Canadians.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate them. I'm like, stop! You're making us look bad.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm born and raised in Connecticut, USA, New England. So.
New England, baby. There is no.
I don't know. This accent, this voice is not representative of my area at all. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, isn't Connecticut really snooty? When I think of accents, I think of like intellectuals.
Well, I didn't know that until I started working in New York City when I first got my job, and people were like, "Oh, you're Connecticut. You must be rich." I'm like, "Excuse me, what?"
Like I'm trying to get into TV here.
I'm like, I literally am in so much debt from college right now. What?
Oh.
I didn't know that until I started going out into the real world, and people were like, "Oh yeah, I guess Connecticut has this reputation of being snooty."
Like I picture like professors and like tweed and.
There are areas, yeah. There's like rich, like old America or whatever, like old colonies, or, those rich towns. But not me. I was not fortunate enough.
There's no finer place on God's green earth than Connecticut in the fall.
It is really beautiful right now.
I heard that in a movie once.
It's very beautiful right now.
Yeah, it actually would be. It probably would be gorgeous, eh?
Hey.
I gotta say, you know what? A is very accessible because it just means question mark.
I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of you.
No, I don't. Go ahead. Go ahead. Canada sucks. If you guys want to invade and take us over, I'm ready to go.
The best milkshake I've ever had.
The best what?
Milkshake.
Really?
I swear, I went to a place called the Pickle Barrel in Toronto.
I thought you were gonna say we had like good health care, we're less racist. No, milkshake.
Those things too are pretty great.
I'm from Bridgeport, says Pineapple. I don't know what that means.
Shit. I'm near Bridgeport, yeah.
I think he's lying. Because he put a little meme face after it. Yeah, if you ever meet Trump, tell him to send in the tanks, because I think it's time, because everything costs more in Canada and everything's cheaper in America, and everybody lives like we can see America from our house. Like we can walk outside, we could cross the border, but everything costs more here. So just please, we'll be a state.
Oh my God, yeah, be a state, but I'm not talking to Trump.
No? Okay, well,
oh God, no.
If you run into Biden. Oh, did you see Biden's son?
Wait, what'd you say?
Did you see Biden's son, Hunter? Those pictures that just came out of him? He is hot.
Oh, yeah. Do you see young Biden?
Oh, yeah, young Biden's hot.
Young Biden is like...
Yeah, he can get it.
Yeah, yeah, he
Talk
can
about
get it.
the more like the ovary office because he can get them pregnant. I don't. That didn't make any sense. Let me
That
try
was
again. Talk about the Washington Monument standing up to. I don't know much about America. I'm gonna just stop. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Somebody just said, "Is Johnny in a bathroom?" The realist out here. I got kicked out of my house, my friend. I live with my parents now. He hasn't been here in a while, so just updating. Have you ever seen Young Bin Laden? Oh, stop it. These people. These people. He's the enemy.
he's gone.
Yep. I almost said R.I.P., but no, just out of like natural. Yeah. Whew. All right.
Cut it out.
All right. Who's the worst guy in the world now? Do we know? Do we have one?
I mean, I think we know.
Well, yeah, other than T-Dog, but like outside of America.
Putin.
Putin?
I mean, there's yeah, I would put him on the list. And
Well, I'd
what's his?
put him anywhere. He's a good-looking guy. Bad guy though.
Oh,
You don't find he doesn't give you daddy vibes?
ew, not good ones.
No?
No.
Okay, well, what do you think about JT then?
Justin Timberlake?
Oh, well, he's hot, but I'm talking about Trudeau.
Oh, he's good looking, yeah.
Hell yeah. He is a hunk,
you
eh?
guys are lucky. You guys are lucky, yeah.
Oh, I don't even listen to his speeches. I just salivate. I'm like, oh.
I try to listen, but it's hard with you hear that angelic music behind him.
Oh, and his little French accent too.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh my God, he's a hunk. And Sophie, his wife, beautiful lady.
Oh, I didn't even know he was married.
I know. Did you see him in blackface though? He got in trouble recently.
Oh God, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so dumb.
Yeah.
People are so dumb.
You know what?
Guys, stop doing blackface. Stop it.
I thought you were gonna say I stopped doing it. That's what I thought you were gonna say, and I was like, well, that's good of you to admit.
To stop doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what?
Okay.
He was he if you look at his younger pictures, he's like very like dude bro American Pie. That was the culture. And he was a rich kid. So that
doesn't make it okay. Doesn't
make it okay. Not at all. Not at all. But I'm sorry I brought up JT's sins. Let's get back to Nerdershewrote.
This is going really well.
This is going really well. I'm trying to be looser and not stick to the script so much, but I think I'm going to rein it back in. So what's the latest indie game you're reviewing?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or what's your favorite one lately?
My favorite one lately? Ooh, I'm trying to think. What have I just been playing? Now you're gonna make me look at my VODs. I haven't written in a minute because work's just been so crazy. So I've just been streaming a lot. I just played Spiritfarer. That came out. Has anyone played Spiritfarer yet in the chat?
Do we got any indie game lovers in the chat?
Indie game lovers in the chat. So I just played that one. That one was really good. It's like Animal Crossing / Stardew Valley, but with like a really emotional storyline. Basically, the premise of that game is it's a management system game where you get a boat, you build it, you make a farm, you grow stuff, you have a kitchen, you cook stuff. But while you're sailing, you find these lost spirits and you help them like carry out their last wishes until they're ready to pass on. So it's like teaching you how to say goodbye to people and letting go.
That's deep.
I know. It's like heart-wrenching.
Wow. Well, I was going to say it sounded like Stardew Valley, but then now like that's like actually super, but that's nice because you're right there. You wouldn't be able to sell that in a big PS whatever game or an Xbox game.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have a lot of AAA games teaching you about the loss of life, you know?
Yeah. Or as Madonna said, the power of goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
I like that song.
She's great. I love her.
Big fan. You know, here's a hypothetical question that has nothing to do with my life. Say you're in a relationship with someone and you buy a Switch and you pay for half of it, and then they dump your ass. Ooh. Do I get the Switch on weekends?
You both play it the same amount?
No, I never fucking touch the thing. I don't play video
Oh,
games.
then you don't get it at all.
I'm not gonna ask for it back. I'm not gonna ask for it back. But I do want to play
You've
Spirit.
just gone through a breakup.
Oh, eons ago.
Yeah.
45 days, but who's counting?
45 days.
Oh,
You're handling it exceptionally well.
I lost 20 pounds.
Oh my god! And is that even healthy?
No, but well, actually, you don't understand how poorly I was eating before. It was horrible. If I continued to eat the way I was, I would, and drink and smoke the way I was smoking like a chimney. I would have been one of those spirits in Spirit Feather.
Fairer, but that's
Fairer.
pretty close.
Yeah. So now it's just nothing but I ate kale
Good for
today.
you.
I ate kale today.
Did
Disgusting.
you massage it?
Why does everyone say to massage my kale? Everyone says that.
Honestly, it's the stupidest thing. It's so dumb, but it honestly makes the kale taste better.
It actually, because I'm in the grocery store and they're like, "Did you massage your kale?" And I'm like, "Excuse me, that's a personal question."
You need to massage your kale. If
Oh,
you're
okay. I'm gonna. His kale is huge. He said, "Oh my god." But I heard, or no, I put a little salt and garlic on it and fry it
Yeah.
up, and oh my god, marron
That's very good. Yes.
halloumi cheese. But you fry it up first, throw it on. I love a good kale.
I love a big kale. Yeah.
Where else do you stand on leafy greens? Are you a big cook?
I do love cooking. Yeah, and with the whole COVID quarantines thing, I've actually eaten a lot better too. I started doing the home chef thing, one of those like services where you pick things off a menu and they send you all the ingredients and you can cook it
Oh
yourself.
yeah, those are great for
So-
learning too.
It's been awesome. I've cooked so many things that I would never have cooked at home before, but I would have ordered out.
Yeah.
So I've been cooking a lot more.
And then you
Now that
keep
I'm
the
home.
recipes. That's what I
Yeah.
find. And then I just have like a
Yeah.
folder of them.
I have like a huge binder now.
Oh yeah, that's smart. You know what's a good idea? You can gift like HelloFresh. Is it called HelloFresh in America?
They
Or
have a HelloFresh. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's one of those.
That it's a very thoughtful gift to send to somebody if they're having a bad week or something.
Yeah.
It's a little heads up. But I was gonna say I would love to cook in that kitchen. You got huge space.
Oh yeah, I love my island, my kitchen island.
Yeah, that's awesome. That'd be great for entertaining as well because people can hover around after COVID, of course.
Right. I know. Like I literally haven't seen anyone since March.
Oh, so you didn't break any quarantine, eh?
No, I've been so good.
Nice.
I take a really long walk every day. I take like a 3.5 mile walk every day, but other than that, I'm just working at home or streaming, you know.
Nice. Yeah, you've been putting in the hours, eh?
Yeah.
On the streaming. That honestly, it comes down to that. I think I've only streamed. You started it a year ago. You said.
Yeah, I started last June.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
2019, June 2019.
Yeah, so I only started a little bit before you, but like one word of advice is just fucking keep the camera on. That's because then it just people can constantly come in and say, but it's exhausting, eh?
Oh my God, yeah. Normally before all of this quarantine stuff, I was only able to stream on Saturday nights because my work schedule Monday through Friday is insane. I wouldn't get home until like 9 or 10 at night, and I'd
Oh
have
my
to be
God.
up at, like at 6 or 7, you know. So
All this for reality shows? Holy
yeah,
wow!
it takes a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Oh my God! God damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
so-
Well, thank you for your service because I do like a good reality show.
You're welcome. Listen, if I can entertain, then we're doing something good here. So.
What is your streaming schedule so we can tell the folks at home?
It's always Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then with the quarantine thing, I've been picking up extra nights when I can. So
Nice.
lately, it's been Saturday, Sunday nights, and then like a Wednesday, Thursday night.
Do you ever feel guilty about streaming on Sunday night because it's the Lord's Day?
Never.
No, never. Not am I. I'm Muslim. Guys, Shaken Out just posted her link. There's 40 of you guys here, 50 a second ago before I started talking about cocks. I want to see 50 follows in her channel right now. Right now. You're getting up there in the numbers too. I was checking out your page, so you're killing it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of growth. I didn't expect with being an indie game streamer that anyone would come. But it's been a lot of fun and it's been growing pretty steadily. And I've been meeting a lot of cool people, and I've been introducing so many people to indies, and a lot of people are getting turned on to games that they normally wouldn't have ever bought or tried. So that's been pretty exciting too.
And you have a relationship with the developers, you were saying.
Yeah, so they're pretty easily accessible because they're just small teams. So I go to the last 4 years, I've been going to PAX East, which takes place in Boston. It's like a 4-day event, and that's where they showcase a lot of games. But in this area, they have it's called the Indie Mega Booth, and there's like, I don't know, 70 to 100 or plus indie games. And I just go to each booth, I play games, and I talk to the developer because they're standing right there. I interview them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's been really great. This past year, I went and I spoke to the developers of a game called Welcome to Elk, and they liked that interaction so much that they asked me to record myself playing the demo, which they showcased on their Steam page during the summer Steam sale.
Damn, good job.
Yeah.
Well, the work you put in for these indie games, your website alone, and Shaking Out, my best mod here, will post the link to your website. I mean, it'd be crazy for them not to build a relationship with you, and because you you're passionate about it. You write like Hemingway about it. Honestly, I'm shocked that your reviews are amazing on it, and I don't even play video games. And I was like, damn, I got to download this shit. And
yeah, I've gotten that a couple times actually.
Yeah, I'm telling you, my friends, go to her website. There, she just shouted out, and
thanks, Shaking Out.
She rules. She's awesome.
Shaking Out is dope.
And total babe too. Can we get a babe alert? We have a babe alert emote in the chat. Can we drop some babe alert for Shaking Out? I work like a slave, she says. She does actually work really hard here. You know what? I actually I'm not good at writing emails, and I called her today on the telephone and was like,
no.
Hey, do I reply all to this or just reply? And I was going to do the wrong thing. So
were you going to hit reply all when you didn't need to?
Yeah, I was. And she yeah. And she was like, don't do this. And it was with like, cause I was trying to get these, then I was trying to get these big, these women in the beauty industry that have like beauty empires. And that would have been a hashtag fail, as they say.
Oh my God, I've been so terrible. Oh, files are the worst.
And yeah, and thank God I stopped. So big shout out to Shaking Out. But yeah, I think you continue on this path. I think you're going to be like the indie queen.
I mean, I hope so. That'd be really pretty cool.
You'll probably never pay for another indie game for the rest of your life because they'll be coming to you for it.
That would be nice. But
Hell
we're
yeah.
gonna keep working hard at it and see where we go. So.
What are your do you got any goals for your stream? Are you hoping that one day it's a full-time?
I would love for that to happen. I mean, I didn't think that I would even get affiliate ever, and I got affiliate in a week.
Hell yeah.
Which was kind of ridiculous. And then it's just, I've seen a lot of growth. I know I have a long way to go to get partner. So right now it's a dream, but I don't know if it's a realistic dream, you know?
No, I think you're well on your way. I was talking on Tuesday to a partnered streamer, and he was like, "Yeah, I still got to fucking work on the side too." So,
yeah, I mean, I think it's another case where it's really rare that people can make a genuine living out of this. You know?
Yeah, we were saying also those ones that get like 40,000 viewers at once it also must be like a whole new set of problems. Like you don't really have the community.
Yeah. Right, like how can you talk to the chat when it's just like whizzing by and everything? I don't know.
Because I'm sure
I love being able to talk.
Yeah, I'm sure you've made like connections with people that you're pretty grateful for. Like this community, I know everybody in the chat, and I love them. Stuxoid sent me a book when I was down once, and loved
that's
it.
So nice. What a good friend.
An angel. And when the streets come out, the streets come back. We're gonna go see him live. You like the streets?
The streets?
Yeah, but there was English group. I don't know. I'm so obsessed with the English tonight. I shouldn't be bringing that up. They're the enemy of your country, eh?
No.
Well, you guys forgave them?
I don't think so.
Didn't you forgive them or you did forgive them?
Are you referring to the tea and the harbor thing?
Oh, dude, I'd be fucking pissed off too. Put a tax on my tea.
I think we're good now. I think everything's Gucci.
Everything's Gucci. All right. Well, let's start some more hate. Let's pick another country today. Guatemala, we're coming for you. Sincerely,
No,
America.
they're great. They got great coffee, and I
Oh,
think they
okay,
got sloth. I love sloth.
Australia, watch the fuck out.
No way, Australia's
No?
beautiful. I'm dying to go there. Yeah.
Is there any country you don't like? Be careful. I'm just kidding. That's
I'm like
Canada.
Who's
Say,
listening?
say Canada. All right. Pissed off about the loss of T. Oh, look at that. No, sorry, Numb Willie's English. He's upset. Sorry, Numb Willie. They're still mad. They're still mad.
I would be mad too if I had a numb Willie.
Oh, burn! Somebody get the aloe. Somebody call the burn unit. Numb. I don't. You better just sign out of Twitch and throw your computer out the window because you are finished, my friend. It's my name. I know it's your name. Let's we're getting towards the hour mark here, and you probably lost 3 IQ points already. So let's get to the questions from the chat. Probably let's get to some questions from the chat. I know Hardware BBQ. I call him Hardware BBC because he loves BBC News. I'm more of a Sky News guy, but he had a question that he asked earlier, and I had no idea what it meant. But he said you would know what it means. Go ahead, Hardware. It was like a smart question about games and stuff.
Oh, like I hope it's not math related because I definitely would not know.
Yeah, neither would I. Once long division came to my life, I said I am not paying attention anymore.
Dude, have you seen math nowadays too? It's like all weird now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, well, you're in Canada, so maybe it's different. But like the way they teach kids here now, math, like simple math problems, it's insane. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it's gonna be an embarrassing day when when my kid brings home math homework and I can't.
No, like ask another adult.
I was actually supply teaching once. I used to supply teach like 10 years ago, like right out of high school too. It was so wrong. Like smoking joints before going in. But I had taught a grade 3 class and I couldn't believe it. They left me like a lesson plan to teach. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Just throw on a movie and let's get this over with.
Throw on a movie. That's what the sub day is for.
That's exactly what it's for. But I had to teach and I was up on the projector board and I had to teach this thing. Yeah, no. I couldn't do the math. So and I'm panicking. I had like an hour to go. I picked the nerd girl and got her to do it.
There you go.
And it worked out. Oh, here we go. Hardware BBQ says, I wanted to ask her if she spoke to developers and talked about their interest to work with Nivea and do you have any idea what the fuck that means?
That's actually a very good question. No, I've never talked to them about NVIDIA or RTX or anything like that. And also ask her why a website when many reviewers are on YouTube. That's a good question too. So my whole thing started as just a blog because I just needed to get the itch out of me to do something with games. And with my schedule at the time, writing was all I could do. I do want to get into video. I do want to get into YouTube. I would love to start making very short, like 3 or less minute short reviews of indie games with footage so you guys can see what the gameplay is like and just hear me talking about the game. But it just all has come down to schedule. So it just started as a hobby and a passion, and it started to take off in a way I didn't expect. So now I have to start getting serious about it.
Absolutely.
And start creating more content because I guess people want some more.
I think you'd kill it on YouTube, but your passion is writing, and you can tell that in your website. So you do what you're passionate about.
Yeah, I do love writing, so there's that as well. But I also love videos because I work in TV, so it's a twofer. I saw someone asked, I lost where Stuxoid. Is that how Stuxoid?
Good guy. What did he ask?
Stuxoid. Ask her if she's ever played Emily is Away. I love Emily is Away, and I cannot wait for Emily is Away 3 to come out, it was supposed to come out this summer, but he had to delay it because of COVID. But
so she's still away. Zero Fire wants to know what shows you worked for, but you already answered that.
Yeah.
And she was here. Zero, you were here for that.
You can go to my IMDb.
Oh, you got an IMDb?
Yeah, I don't think it's updated.
Oh my God. I'm sorry to talk about myself, but I got contacted from a director last year.
Yeah.
And he was going to do a big movie on streaming. and stuff, and he got all these streamers involved, and I sent over a contract, and I had to like call LA, and I was like bragging to everyone and their mom that I signed a deal with this. I signed my rights over to, and then I could tell the movie was gonna fucking suck, but it was still cool. And then recently, a movie came out, and it was like in Cannes and everything, and it's about a streamer who kills people. Same plot and everything. Won a bunch of awards. Not the same one. Totally different one.
But do you tell people? Do you tell people that was the one that you were a part of?
No, because then they'd be like, "Where's your clip? Where's your? You thought you were gonna be in a montage."
Be like, "Oh, it's in the director's cut."
Director's cut. Hell yeah, that's a good idea. Wilder Supreme, awesome guy, says, "What's your top 3 indie games of the year?"
Oh wow, that's a great question. Oh, top 3 of the year. I'm like looking at my stuff. Well, it came out last year technically, but Sayonara Wild Hearts is still like up there for me. If you guys haven't played that yet, I highly recommend it. Spiritfarer is doing really well. As well. What else did we play lately that I'm like really excited about? I'm trying to think. I've got a lot of upcoming ones that I'm looking forward to though. I'm really looking forward to The Artful Escape. You guys should check that out. That should be coming out this year. And 12 Minutes. Check out 12 Minutes. Anything Annapurna.
That's the game about my sex life.
Oh, that's actually longer than I expected.
Actually, I was going to say, isn't that like above average? Shoot, that didn't really work out.
Well, I don't know if that's above average, but anyway.
My average, that's huge. That's huge. They're redeeming dabs, so I have to dab. Oh, everyone's saying this is the best interview we've had yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they want you to come back on. If I do start doing like a podcast with a bunch of different streamers, would you come on? Like, you know when they have all this like 10 people on?
You mean like a video conference call?
Well, that's what all the big streamers do. Yeah, yeah. Hey, can I Zoom? Do you want to add another Zoom call to your life?
Yes, I'll come back on.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I think you're hilarious. And
oh, thank you.
Yeah, she should sing Chumbawamba. Okay, I don't know what that.
Chumbawamba. Oh, that's Jake. Jake from State Farmer. He's one of from my community.
Hey, Jake. Hey, can you convince him to follow me? Everything counts.
Jake, click that little heart. They're
click
for free.
Click this little heart and the one on my screen.
It's for free. It just makes people feel good, you know.
Exactly. And then maybe one day, Jake, you and me, 12 minutes. If you're of age. All right.
He is.
Okay, thank God. I gotta be careful about hitting on the chat because you never know.
You never know who's behind that computer.
Exactly. It's always a dude too, wearing a tutu.
That's fine.
No. Personally, that's what I'm looking forward to. His heart is the best heart. Okay. Any more questions from the chat, my friends? They're saying, "What's your favorite reality show?" But you don't watch that shit.
I can say the favorite one I've ever worked on.
What's that one?
Probably Ride with Norman Reedus was my favorite.
I don't know who it is, but why does it sound like a Rita McNeil type of gal?
He's
it's a guy.
Norman Reedus. He's the guy. He plays Daryl from The Walking Dead.
Oh.
He's also in what's that Saints movie? I'm forgetting the name of it
Boondocks.
now. But Boondock Saints. Yeah.
Oh, that's a classic.
Yeah. So
did you meet him?
Yes, I met him. Yeah.
Is he a hunk in life?
Yes, and he's very nice. But that one was a great one because I got to not just use the footage and everything. I got to write. I did a lot of writing for all the voiceover for that, so it was really fun. That
rules. I was looking up story producers, and yeah, it says you get to write a lot of the voiceovers. And
anytime it cuts to like them in an interview, like their confessional, that's also part of my job is writing what they say or writing questions to get those kind of responses.
That is awesome. That's interesting that you said that he's a hunk because a lot of times you meet celebrities. I've met a few in my life. I used to live in London, so you see them all the time. Little freak guys. Like they never look like Tom Cruise.
Oh, because they're tiny? Oh, because they're tiny.
Yeah, and you expect them to be these giant jumping off buildings. And yeah.
No, I think we were like similar in height. I'm 5'9", so I'm actually I'm a little tall, but I've met other celebrities though that are tinier than me.
Who's the coolest celebrity you've met?
God. I don't know.
Who's the lamest one?
The lamest one? Oh man. I'd really have to think about that. It's hard too because I've met my first job was working with talent on a talk show, so I met a lot of celebrities. So it just kind of like
Blends in. They just become
it
regular
all
people.
it just blends in.
They're just beautiful
Yeah,
people with problems.
you're right.
Yeah. Damn.
Jim. Oh yeah, I did meet Jim Gaffigan. I don't know if you know Jim Gaffigan. He's a comedian.
Oh yeah.
I
They,
screamed. I got nervous and I accidentally screamed Hot Pockets in his face because that's one of his like
of course you did.
his. And then literally, listen, literally the next week he did an interview and someone mentioned the Hot Pockets joke and he's like, I really hate when people just like yell Hot Pockets in my
I
face.
saw that interview. You
And
caused that interview.
and that was me. Like, I felt so bad. But like, I saw him in a play. I saw him in a play, and then I went to the backstage door because I knew he was going to be leaving there, and I was like, "Can you sign, my playbill?" So he's signing it, and I'm just like, "Ah, shit!"
You can find that interview online where he's talking about you.
Literally, I have no chill. Is the problem? That's why I work in post. I have no chill.
That is so funny. I went to a play and I saw Harry Potter totally
Oh,
naked.
I wanted to see that.
Equus, yeah. He fucks a horse in it.
Is that what he does?
I think the metaphor, he fucks a lady, but I think he's thinking of the horse. It was a really good play. It was a really good play.
I
Totally
don't know what
naked.
that's what it's about.
It's something to do with horses and nudity. I was young. I didn't really,
You're
I'm
just
not
like,
really
"Hey,
good in
you
plays.
penis."
Yeah. I was shocked and he didn't care. And he didn't fluff either.
Were you shocked because you were comparing?
Oh, I was definitely bigger. Yeah.
Oh,
But I listen, and that's not. I don't want to rip on Mr. Potter, but like I like to think it was a stage fright because he had a huge bush too. That's not helping.
I expected it to be bigger.
Well, like a big fucking wand. But he was great though, and he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy, and I'm not bragging myself up here. Like I pulled it out one time, and this girl she thought we were gonna do sewing. She pass the thimble. Oh
I thought because it was so thin like a needle.
no. No. But when that's actually interesting because when I take my shirt off in front of girls, I always go, hand me the needle and thread because I'm ripped. And then they normally leave. But it's interesting you brought that up.
It's interesting you keep using that line and they keep leaving and you haven't updated the line.
I haven't learned. And this new crop of women, because not that I go for younger women, but they don't even know what sewing is because it's like an old lady thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You're talking to the wrong generation.
Yeah, the Zoomers. Okay, this is getting weird.
You need the boomers. You need the boomers.
Oh yeah, they're the greatest generation. There's pictures online. It's huge. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe it is huge. Okay, they're telling me to abort the mission. But this has been fucking awesome though. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, me too.
This real. Are you going live after by any chance or?
I hadn't planned on it.
No, I was just checking because I'd send people your way. Arctic actually already. Arctic, who's a big fan of you, has guided the raid. Yeah, you absolutely rule. I'd love for you to come back for when we do a panel show if you're down.
Sure. Yeah, I'm down.
Awesome. So please, everyone, go check out her socials. We're dropping them right now. You got a really good Twitter as well. Nerdershewrote.
Yeah, the twatter's really good.
Her twatter's really good. She said it here first, my friends. IG is very good as well. Follow her on the IG. Her website, Nerdershewrote. She's a very passionate writer. Indie reviews, and then of course your Twitch channel where you've been here.
You'll find me more often on Twitch than any of the other socials or anything, but I'll be getting better at doing everything. So there we go.
And she fucking rules. You can. This is the kind of energy you can expect from every stream, and that's why she's growing fast on Twitch here. So, can we get a good booyah? to Nerdershewrote, please? I have a booyah.
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 Let's get some hype, my friends. All right, well, thank you so much. You rule.
Yeah,
Any
you.
last words?
Oh my God! Any last words?
Oh my God, yes. Sorry. What are we playing? Spirit Further? Is that what it's called?
Hell,
Feather?
is this it? This was my last interview on Earth.
Yeah, actually, most
What
women
is
die
that?
after they meet me. That sounded weird.
Oh my God! What happened?
That's weird. I meant any shout outs to yourself or I don't know.
Shout out Nerdershewrote. You can find me twitch.tv/Nerdershewrote. Come by. I'll be streaming Saturday night, 7 p.m. The chat is making me play Resident Evil 7, and it's going to be real scary. It's not indie, but it's a community night thing, so we're doing that.
Hell
I
yeah.
also do Stream Raiders, so if you guys are into Stream Raiders, I got that going on. And yeah. Come say
Awesome.
hi.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, my friend. You
Talk
rule.
Jam, nitty gritty. You're
Peace
listening
out,
to the
Nerder.
boy from the big bad city. This is Jam
Deuces.
Hot.
See ya.
This is Jam Hot.